Hello, good evening. Oh my goodness, it is a beautiful day. We've been taught as children who we should be, how we should dress, what we should say, who we should get married to, and what age to get married. We've been taught so many things that we've believed it. Even the society has emphasized who we should be, how we should look like, what we should say, how we should comport ourselves. And we've even forgotten the dreams that we used to think that we could achieve as children. We've fallen. We've failed. We've been rejected. We've been told we are not good enough. Who among you have had this story? Because I have. And who would love to recreate themselves, to let the failure be your Google map, let the rejection be your compass, and let the not being good enough be your magic that magnetizes the world? Who would love to recreate themselves? Thank you very much. Because I did. My name is Ngafawini Karin. I'm ICF certified corporate coach, personal development and life coach. But before that, I'm just a woman. And I want to say thank you to all the beautiful souls sitting here. You have blessed me with your presence and every single one of us sitting here. And thank you, Daniela, you are a star. You've created a space for every single one. Thank you for organizing all of this. Like I said, before all the titles, I was just a girl growing in a community in Cameroon that no one believed in dreams. It was like a far-fetched, something that no one could reach. People had talent, but no one could dare to try to even think that they could be someone. They could try, they could develop their talents. No one could even think they could ever leave Cameroon back then. If you had asked me back then, I would tell you how. Because we couldn't even afford education. I could not complete my degree because my parents could not afford it, and I am not ashamed to say it. I went to university, a girl with one shoe, and I had to put papers in it. I had to tear out papers from my books to put them in it because I'm walking a distance of 30 minutes to school and my feet were paining on the tar, yet I never gave up. But before that, when I was 12, I had this amazing dream of being a Victoria's Secret model, and I never forgot that. I knew in my guts that I will walk the stages in the world. And when I had the opportunity to come to Dubai, oh my goodness, finally Victoria's Secret model is coming up. I knew that something in me is calling. And I did come here with such beautiful ambitions. Little did I know what was waiting for me. My first casting in Dubai as a model, I was told, we are sorry, we don't take black girls. I went home. But I never gave up. And my first fashion show, they took the outfit from my body, telling me your boobs are not good enough for this outfit, so you cannot start the show. And they gave it to another girl. I had so much challenges of I'm not skinny enough, I'm not tall enough, and we are sorry the clients don't like black models. And how that crushes the soul of a woman, how that plays with your idea, with who you think you are. You believe the words that they tell you. You know that you are not good enough. I knew. I accepted it. And to make it worse, my elder brother, the only person that I could look up to, he left us. He passed away. And I was devastated. I knew that the only person that I can turn to and I say, hey, please help me, was gone. And I asked, why him? It should be me because he's way better than me. I hated every single person in the world. I hated even being alive. And so many times I thought it should have been me. But I am here. It's not him, it's me. I am here. And when I remember one day, a friend of mine called me and told me, shall we have a coffee? And she told me, Winnie, when I look at my son, I see you. And I was like, what do you mean? And she told me, the day I told you I was pregnant, the father of the child rejected, and I had paid for an abortion. But your words made me keep this baby. And today, when I see him, I see you. And I told God, what are you telling me? I didn't know what that was, but I have been on this journey. But I knew that something in me is calling. On the 27th of November 2023, I went to Cameroon for my junior brother's wedding, whose wife is sitting right here with me today. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. And on my way back, I had a flight to catch to Dubai. On my way back, in the bus with 70 other people, I heard a voice call, wake up, pick up your bag. I don't know what it was. I woke up, I was about to sleep. I woke up, I checked the time, and it was exactly 11:59. I looked around and everyone is sleeping. And before I could think again, I heard the car hit the pavement with so much force that it went rolling and rolling and rolling down the valley. 70 people in the bus screaming and crying for their lives and praying and not knowing if this bus is going to be on fire or we're going to come out of it. In a moment, I thought, this is it. But fear completely went out of me, and all I could think of was, let this bus stop, because right now I need to get out of here. And when it stopped, it's like the voice kept on calling, Winnie, Winnie, Winnie. And in the struggle and screaming and fighting, I realized the bus has completely turned over and the tires were above and there was a breakage and there was a way of going out. Everyone was fighting and going through that way. And I fought, I followed the voice. I went out. And the moment I got out of the bus, I was handed a child. I don't even know if I'm alive and I have a child in my hands. I don't know what to do. And the moment I realized this, I knew that I had to make this baby leave. This child could barely breathe. I turned around and I saw a lady that had water trying to survive herself. I took it and I washed the baby's face. I took a jacket and I tied the baby on my body. And I ran uphill, struggling to get uphill. And I remember that I had a friend in the bus. So I screamed her name. I called, and that is where fear took me. I cried, I called, I never stopped calling her name. Behold, I heard her say, Winnie. And she was the one. She knelt down and she cried. She said, your voice saved me. Each time you screamed my name, it was like a light, a power that struck into my bones and woke me up. And I am here because of you. And she said there are two other ladies there. And the moment they turned, everyone went. The two other ladies were already gone. And behold, the child I was carrying was one of the women that passed away with a 6-month baby in her stomach. And I had her baby. I knew that I had to be on that bus. I knew that this had to be my story. No one else. No one is going to live your story. No one is you. Be that hand that holds the dead. I was between life, the baby in my hands, and death, a mother. And I knew that this is my story. Be that hand that holds the dying and let them know that you are not alone. Be that light that shines and illuminate the lives of others. Be that wife that is a mother. Be that husband that fathers. Be that book that you want to read. Be that testimony that you desire to hear. Let your test be your testimony, because my test is my testimony. And I stand here as a CEO of YME Institute because I recreated myself from the failures. I knew that I've got to do this. No one is coming for me. All ladies, please stand up, everyone, with your phones and the light, as a respect to the 2 women that passed away, and every other woman and every other person that we've lost, or a dream that we've lost. And to this, I would say thank you from my heart, and I would tell you one thing. If I can, everyone can. And we are together a constellation, a light that illuminates lives. Let's stand in our truth and win our minds. Thank you very much.
Woo!